Hello, viewers. It's nice to be back after a short break. Let me get into the topic right away. The whole world is entering into an era of consciousness, or shall I put it in a better way, like a decade of consciousness being 2020. And by the way, Happy New Year to all of you. I say this because there are more and more people getting attracted into spirituality and they wish to know what are the secrets that are of the human mind that can help them live a better life. The prominent reasons among them are that the rich poor divide, wherein the rich keep getting richer and the poor are stagnant, and the gap between them keeps increasing every day. Now, there is a reason for that, which is true, by the way. And the next reason I see is increased competition, where people compete for a limited number of options, and then more and more people get dejected and fall out. So these could be two of the reasons, but there are several other reasons which is out of context at this point in time. And at the same time, there is also this need for instant manifestation. Yes, instant manifestation is a reality. I have experimented with it myself and I have seen successes aplenty. But let me tell you, this has come from a lot of practice, a patience, and understanding of the process of the human mind. For beginners, when they get into manifestation, what happens is they desire instant manifestation, and when it doesn't come, they get dejected, they fall out. Now, before I get into the instant manifestation, I need to detail about the want and the need. Okay, now what is a need? A need is something that is needed for survival. Like if I need to have 3 meals a day and I don't have the means for that, the need for money is for the meal and it becomes a necessity for survival, a necessity for life. Now, a need can be in any domain. It can be in relationships, it can be in business, it can be in a job, it can be basic survival, whatever. There are so many things that a need comes into the picture. I hope you understand what it is about. Now, what is a want? A want is a desire that may not be an immediate necessity but is a dream. For instance, I drive, say, a small car, a 800cc car. Now, my need to go into the next level in life is perhaps a sedan, maybe a 1500cc car, wherein that will help me go into the next level in life. But while at the same time I wish for a Lamborghini, that is not a need, that is a desire, which is a want. There is no immediate necessity for a Lamborghini for me at this point in time in my life. I hope you understand the difference between these two. The want is a wish. Now, all said and done, both the want and the needs can be manifested. But the need gets manifested quicker rather than the want, simply because the universe also ensures that you are capable of, let's take the example of my wish, my want to own a Lamborghini. The universe also ensures that I am capable enough to maintain the Lamborghini. I hope you understand. So, if I need to reach that level of owning a Lamborghini, I need to go through a certain process which the universe takes me through without any doubt and finally gives me this Lamborghini. No doubt about it at all. But the fact is that it takes a certain amount of time, and it's in its own time the universe will manifest it. Now, on the other hand, the need. The universe knows that the moment you try to manifest a need, an instant need, that you need it for survival, and the universe, the ever benevolent universe, will give it to you immediately. So for beginners who wish instant manifestation, I suggest think of your needs rather than your wants. To illustrate this, let me give you an example. There was a man I knew who came to me several years back with a request to lend him a certain amount of money. So, not that I couldn't afford the money, but because this man had a very bad track record of repayment and various other things which is out of context at this point in time, I had decided that I was not going to lend him that amount of money. He also had to repay some part of the money that I had lent him earlier. Then I asked him, what is your problem? He told me that he needs to pay the fees, the annual fees, school fees for his daughter. And his daughter is brilliant, studies well, and he feels that he might be categorized as a failure. So instantly what I told him is, see, what is the desired end result? What is your need? Define your need. I want money. I said, no, that is not your need. Your need is to ensure that your daughter's education goes uninterrupted. That is the end result that is needed. And that is possible only if you pay the fees, and I need money for that. I said, wait. The end point, do you agree? The end point is that your daughter's education should go uninterrupted. He said, yes. So think of it. Think of other means. So how many days do you have? I asked him. He said, I have 3 days only. Okay, fine. So something will come to you. Don't worry about it. He said, no, what is it? No one is giving me any money. Yes, I did made a mistake. And he was apologetic, no doubt. He also told me that I owe you something. I owe you some amount of money. And if I had paid that, maybe you would have lent me. I said, that is not the question. So 3 days later, he called me in the morning at around 9 a.m. and he told me that, see, sir, today is the last day, and I don't know how my daughter would go to school, and this is it, that is it. And he started cribbing a lot. So I told him, see, why don't you do something? The purpose, again, is to ensure that your daughter's education goes uninterrupted. There is no interruption in your daughter's education. Fine. Now, when can you pay the money? He said, I'm expecting money in 2 months. Okay, fine, 2 months, fair enough. You go to the school principal and surrender to him. Tell him that I don't have money now, neither do I want my child's education to be interrupted at this point in time. He said, no, how will he allow everyone have paid? Moreover, it's so humiliating, so embarrassing. I said, see, forget all that. He finally agreed, by the way. And then I told him, wait, before you go, close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, visualize, imagine that the principal has agreed to your demands and he gives you time to pay the school fees. And he did it. And see, in his mind, he was feeling very guilty that as a dad, he was not able to earn enough money for the annual school fees of his daughter. Now, that was deep in his heart, the feeling of guilt. And when he met the principal and surrendered before him, told him his problem, the principal noticed the tears rolling down his cheeks and understood that he was sincere. And he decided to help. And he came out elated. Immediately he called me, sir, thank you for the idea. The principal immediately agreed, but and not just 2 months, he gave me 3 months to pay the school fees. So what happened there? Wasn't that an instant manifestation for him? And how did it manifest instantly? The universe understood his needs. When he closed his eyes in prayer, in meditation, for a few seconds, he visualized out of guilt, out of no other go, he had no escape route, he visualized the end point wherein the principal agrees and his daughter continues with his education. And this sent out a certain amount of intense energies into the universe, and he was able to manifest it. So, what do you understand from this? Manifestation is something that is deeply emotional. Whatever you think, even if I imagine that I am driving a Lamborghini on the streets of Chennai, I need to actually visualize it. I need to feel and experience the result of driving a Lamborghini on the streets of Chennai, and believe me, it will come to me in no time. Instant manifestation. But the point is, my subconscious and my mind is not fully convinced that I need a Lamborghini today. And so, how many ever hours, how many ever days I sit imagining me driving a Lamborghini, it is going to take its own sweet time. But mind you, it will manifest one day for sure. Let me also say, now I'm talking about why people say that the rich keep getting richer. Now, this is something that has to be seen from a different point of view. If I am at a certain level in society, just like any other individual in the world, I would desire to go to the next step. Now, going to the next step involves a certain amount of change. Could be that it is at that point in time that I may need an Audi SUV or a Mercedes-Benz SUV. At this point, maybe I don't need it. But when I need to go, when there is a need for me to go to the next level, there also is a need for me to elevate my lifestyle. And it is not just lifestyle, it becomes a necessity that when I go into that level of the society, I do need to own a Mercedes-Benz, or I do need to own a Rolls-Royce, or I do need to own an Audi. And only then will I succeed with that in that level of society. Will I be respected in that level of society? Or only then will I be able to reap the benefits of going up into that level. So, at that point, it becomes a need for me. While at the same time, someone lower down in the spectrum of society who drives maybe a small 800cc car, he can desire for a Mercedes-Benz, no doubt about it. But that is a want. But his need would be his next level, 1000cc sedan. And that he will get if he manifests it as a need. And if he really needs it, he will get it. So this is what I wanted to say in this video. The difference between the need and the want and the effects of them in the process of manifestation. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, and if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Please share this video with your circles and keep coming back for more. I have a lot more to tell you all. Thank you very much.